Hello, we'll start in a minute. Okay, so hello, welcome everybody. Welcome people on LinkedIn, YouTube, and those who are joining live. Welcome and namaste. Welcome to another session on tapping. Today we are going to tap on how to feel safe with money. So we are live on LinkedIn, YouTube, and you can write about what you are dealing with. In case you want to, I'll try and answer those comments. And at the end of the session, anyways, we'll have a Q&A round in case time permits and in case you have any questions to ask. So let us start with a brief background to today's topic, and then we start with the tapping exercise. So give me a moment, just setting up things. I'm allowing people to chat in the live session, and let's begin. Yeah, so no matter where we are in life, sometimes this fear about money grips us, and we may start feeling, what if money gets over? What if I don't have enough for taking care of all my responsibilities? And it can be based on real facts, but by looking at different aspects of life, we can change the feeling we have about the situation, about the facts that we are facing. And that way we can come to a place where we can think practically, rationally, and take steps which can help us deal with the situation. So here is a short tapping session to support us in doing that. Let's start. As always, if you don't know tapping, you just need to follow the steps that I'm taking. Tap where I'm tapping, say the statements that I'm saying loudly, and try and feel those words that we are stating. And let's check what kind of a shift we achieve. So let's go. As always, I'll start music. Let me share my sound. Give me a moment. I have shared my sound. Give me a thumbs up if you can listen to the music and you can listen to my voice. Give me a thumbs up if you can listen to my voice and listen to the music. Okay, I'm assuming things are good and I'll move forward. So let's start with a beautiful tapping sequence. We'll start by taking a deep breath with hands going up. I take 100% responsibility for my well-being. I take 100% responsibility for my feelings. I take 100% responsibility for my results. Continue to tap. I'm just doing some settings. Yeah, we are good to go. Even though I have money, I sometimes fear losing money, and I still love and accept myself. Sometimes I see others struggle with money, and looking at them, I fear, what if that happens to me? I still honor and respect myself. I fear losing money, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I have good money, and yet I fear losing money. Let's tap on the meridian points. I have good money, and yet I fear losing money. As I tap, I also recall times when I did not have money and I felt fear that time also. And this feels a little strange. Fear without money and fear with money also. Then maybe it is not about money. Maybe it is something about myself. I get troubled by thoughts like, what if my money gets over? What if I fail in my business? What if I lose my job? A lot of these thoughts keep my mind busy. And the more I think about keeping myself away from this situation, the more fear I generate. When I look at the way expenses are growing, I feel I need an extra set of hands so that I can do more and earn more. Medical expenses, education expenses, future expenses, leisure trips, all of them keep increasing. And these facts keep me busy. Somewhere they are taking away my well being. As I tap, I realize I've been carrying this for so long. Always thinking about payments, calculating, figuring out how can I fit in. And somewhere thinking about the worst. And that way, my nervous system remains on high alert. I assure myself it is required. This overthinking may be giving me a good feeling, but as I tap, I realize it is actually counterproductive. It brings more uncertainty. It brings more fear. I'm also realizing I'm focusing on lack. Maybe it is the social media. Maybe it is newspaper or the office gossip, which is putting my nervous system on a high alert. And as I am tapping, I'm shifting. There is no change in my reality. Facts of my life are exactly where they were. And yet my feeling has changed. It is changing. The grip of these emotions is changing, is loosening. I notice I have good financial planning skills. I'm doing well in office. I'm doing well in my business. If I focus on my skills, I can grow faster. So maybe I can do less comparison. Maybe I will be better if I do less thinking and more tapping. Maybe life is not about comparison all the time. I'm realizing life is about rejoicing each other's success. As I tap, these different thoughts are giving me a question in my mind. If a 10-minute tapping session can make this kind of a difference, how can I shift? How will I shift when I practice this regularly? I'm getting a sense of how this practice can shift my feelings. My feelings can shift in a short span. Maybe this is something very mundane, but this is really helping me. I'm feeling relaxed. I'm feeling powerful. I am capable. I am resourceful. I am adaptable. I trust money. I feel safe about my growth. I'm feeling safe about my money. As I tap, I'm shifting. I can operate from my abundance. I can operate from my power. I am safe with my money. I am safe with my future. I'm ready to evolve. It is a wonderful feeling to grow. It is a wonderful feeling to grow. It is a wonderful feeling to grow. Take a deep breath, hold, and exhale with the ha sound. Ah. You can rub your hands, capture that energy. And with that, we come to the end of the tapping sequence. Let me know in the comments on YouTube or on LinkedIn what kind of a shift you experienced when you went through this short tapping session. So, for all those who joined, thank you so much for joining and see you soon again. Mostly, I do these live sessions on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 8:30 p.m. India time. So, thank you so much for joining. Thank you and namaste. I'm closing the session. Thank you. Bye.